Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you like the cheesy fucking stock opening that I have for this. Vinny, I'm Chris.
Hey, brother.
Thanks for joining me for a discussion about They Live, the documentary. I mean, a movie from 1988.
Yep, I love the documentary.
Starring Roddy Piper.
Yep.
Hey, I just came here, chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Wait a minute. Am I the bubble gum that you were chewing?
Oh, geez.
10-year-old watermelon big league chew.
Of that horrible Hubba Bubba that's like green on the outside and pink in the middle. 15 seconds of flavor.
John Carpenter's They Live from 1988. Starring Roddy Piper and Keith David. And this is a movie that I did not see when I was younger. I was probably in my 30s when I saw this for the first time. And this is not the only John Carpenter movie that it was the same thing with Big Trouble in Little China. I didn't see that shit till I was in my 30s. I don't know. It's not that I have a grudge against John Carpenter. It just worked out that way.
Like that's child abuse.
What happens sometimes? Like I didn't see the entirety of the It movie until kind of recently as well. I remember as a kid I saw some clips, but I barely remembered it.
You mean the TV
miniseries?
The TV miniseries? Yeah, it was a two-parter, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What, It?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not It. Sorry, The Thing. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what? That was another one too. I didn't see that shit till I was in my 30s.
Dude, that was a remake too. I mean, that was originally from the 60s. And then so there's like 3 Thing movies, and 2 of them are named The Thing, and the other one's like The Thing from the Other World or something.
Yeah.
The original one is The Thing from Another Planet, right?
Right.
Yep.
And the other one is actually a prequel to John Carpenter's, and it does work.
Yeah, the one with that someone with that hot chick, right?
Yeah, the brunette.
The one
Ewan McGregor married.
That's the one where they surprised the entire special effects team by throwing everything into CG after, like the people showed up, the practical effects people showed up to the debut when it came out in theaters or whatever, and we're like, what the hell is this?
Yep. Yeah, the studio forced them to hold it and then put all the CG in.
RR
Scumbag. Hey, RR, what's up?
You guys are doing good.
Richard, how you doing?
What up?
Hail.
Yeah, but yeah, those executives are scumbags for them to pull that shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that again?
They worked hard.
What again you said, Vinny?
I said those executives who worked on the movie. They're the ones who called at the last minute.
For the you mean the remake of The Thing?
Yeah, the second remake, or the
prequel,
the third movie.
The Thing, the second, The Thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't even that redo? Didn't they even Didn't they even call that John Carpenter's The Thing? Did they call them both John Carpenter's The Thing? Did I just hallucinate that?
That I don't know.
I know the one. Oh, sorry.
Like I said, it is a prequel because how that ends is where the one
other
in the
one
80s,
starts.
Yeah, it starts. So it's kind of a perfect fit how they did it.
Yeah, it's the dog traveling from one station to the other station.
Yep.
Yeah,
but they actually they went to, so the locations that you'll see in the one from the 80s, you'll see how certain things happen, like the burnt bodies and all that shit,
the ice block.
Yeah, they did a really good job with the whole ice block. Like everything is it fits. I was like, oh shit.
You know what I did see though? Before I saw They Live, before I saw The Thing, before I saw freaking Big Trouble in Little China, vampires. For some reason, I saw that in the movie theater.
James Woods.
I did as well. Yeah.
Yeah? You saw that in the theater too?
I saw that in theaters, yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah,
they did a pretty good job with it.
John Carpenter makes awesome movies.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
He does.
He really does, yeah.
I can't think of a John Carpenter movie where I'm like, that is complete trash and I'll never watch it again.
Did he do Halloween 3? Silver Shamrock, the fucking masks.
But yeah, RR's right. Yeah, the Swedes you talked about. Yeah, I love how they did it. And I had a theory that Keith David's character, he was the one who's actually human, and he continued in They Live.
Well, they have a comic book series.
Oh, They Live?
Yeah, they have a comic series about the Thing, and it explains how McCready was the lone survivor, and that
it was Dark Horse, right? It was a Dark Horse comic, I think. Yes, okay. I remember.
Keith David's character was the Thing in that one, and they because it was, I guess it might have been based off the theory because he didn't have breath.
Yep.
Yeah, and he basically drank straight up like I think gasoline or whatever was in that thing, and he didn't react.
Yeah.
Doing all right, Richard. Just hanging in there, doing stuff on YouTube still. Trying to keep my sanity from the madness of everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you still have sanity.
Kind of. You know, I'm not in a straitjacket yet. So.
Not sanity.
I say he produced the third Halloween, helped write the story. Didn't want to make another Michael Myers.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea was Halloween was supposed to be like an anthology film series, like Creepshow and yeah.
But you know what I like about They Live? Wrap it up with a nice fucking bow, and don't have a sequel. Don't taint it. Just let it be what it is.
Exactly.
Let it be the movie that it is.
Yep.
I would argue it's one of the perfect movies. Like it was shot well. It went by real quick. It wrapped itself up nicely.
This movie flies by for a movie with barely any dialogue in it. Because there are some scenes where it seems it goes like 5 full minutes and you don't hear a word.
Yep.
And it flies by.
It's brilliant. Really it gives you so much information too on everything that's going on.
Without having to say anything. Yep.
Yeah.
And everything we just recently lived through yet again.
Yes.
Yeah.
They nailed it all.
Well, that scene where he first gets the glasses and he wanders out into the city and he sees the billboards and then he sees the newsstand and all that, like that was probably one of the best shot scenes I've seen in a movie, because you realize like they had to replace all of those books. This is before CGI.
Yeah,
like all of those.
All that stuff, all the stuff in the store, all that stuff in the store. They had to put all those labels there. Yep.
Consume, obey. I mean, we're seeing all these YouTubers doing the same shit.
Yep.
They cry and whine, and then they go and consume.
Yeah.
Well, let them.
Mm-hmm.
Idiots don't deserve to fucking keep their money.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I fucking love this film.
Yeah, this is awesome, and I really wish I would have seen this earlier in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because also being a big wrestling fan as a kid, wrestlers in a movie.
Yeah, and
it used to be a big deal, and I think Hulk Hogan doing No Holds Barred ruined that for me, because I was a little kid and I was walking out of the theater and be like, "What the flying fuck?"
Did you ever see Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah, I know I did.
I never sat through the whole thing of it. I never said. Oh, are you Suburban Commando?
Oh God, Suburban Commando is even worse. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like WWE went into like the movie business or whatever at one point, and it was just
that's why he was doing that. That's why he did fucking No Holds Barred.
Mm-hmm.
Why Vince McMahon wanted to do that
wearing
movie.
the tutu like The Rock and Tooth Fairy.
What was it? The Island or no? What was the Stone Cold one?
Oh, The Condemned.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I was gonna say I kind of like that one, but like
I did.
I started getting suspicious when I saw the WWE logo in like the beginning of a movie, and I'm like, wait.
Oh, but that was also later on, though. That was like the 2000s when they started trying to make their own movies, like with Kane and shit.
Oh God,
that shit was. See No Evil or whatever.
Well, remember, it's because they became entertainment instead of Federation. That's when they went to shit.
I heard the first one was good. They made 2 of them with Kane, but I've never seen them.
I've never seen them either. Never wanted to.
Yeah.
God. Oh yeah, Suburban Commando. There you mentioned remember when When Undertaker's in there as one of the bounty hunters.
He has a baby voice.
Yeah, he's like, "You're a dead man,
That
Whoa,
was
no
the
wonder why those guys never talk.
that was the funniest part of that movie.
Yeah. I'm surprised they had him doing that.
You're a dead man, Ramsey.
Just out of nowhere. And he just goes, whoa, no wonder why you guys don't talk.
But see, Piper did a great job acting here. You
Yeah,
know,
he did.
Oh, yeah.
he didn't.
Piper was
he
an
didn't
amazing
have-
actor.
He didn't even have to say much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
when you have people who are wrestlers, it's good for them to not actually do their wrestling shtick on
Yeah.
camera.
Well,
Yeah.
like if you've ever seen Piper when he's off, you know, like there's been a few rare like interviews and a rare like
I used
exposition
to listen to his
when he's off.
podcast all the time.
Yeah, and then when you see the real Piper,
What's
and
the
then you
word?
see his
Piper.
persona, hey, you're like, holy crap, this guy is an actor. Like, it's
Yeah.
a shame that I think he got sabotaged by Vinnie Mac. I don't think
Oh,
that.
yeah. McMahon was a piece of shit.
Piper was also one of those guys who wouldn't let McMahon hold him down no matter what.
Yeah,
Piper was going to be Piper. He wasn't going to be Mr. Corporate Bootlicker that Vince
Yeah.
McMahon
Yeah.
wants
'Cause
everybody to be.
Yeah, he said it too because he was warning him. He's like, I don't give a shit. He goes, I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to do some movies.
Yeah,
You're not going to hold me down.
But I
Oh,
do
yeah,
remember
pal.
I do remember Piper stepping away a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember that.
this was the movie that got Piper fired.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I say he's
Holy
going to stick it to him, and it's going to be a great fucking
All right,
film.
so
and
even-
he did.
Even before this, Piper was in this. He was in a wrestling movie. He was in this wrestling movie called Body Slam.
Mhm.
It was
Oh, yeah.
it was a very cheesy movie, but
Mhm.
Vince McMahon did nothing to promote this movie. I remember, I saw a picture. It was a still shot of the movie
Mhm.
in a wrestling magazine. It said the movie was coming out soon. Right?
Right.
Never ever saw a commercial for this. Never saw them address this movie on WWF television at all. And then one day I see it in the video store.
Mhm.
I was like,
yeah.
okay, I see what I like. He obviously was angry that Piper was trying to be an actor.
Well,
You
I
put your
thought that was,
fucking-
like, the
you put
end
all your
goal.
money. You put all your money behind Hulk Hogan and his atrocious acting skills.
Mhm.
Good God! Just watch
Well-
No Holds Barred. You'll know what I fucking mean here.
God,
He
or
can't even,
Thunder Lips.
Hulk
or-
Hogan can't even play Hulk Hogan convincingly.
No.
Well, apparently he, wrote music for Metallica for some kid with cancer or something.
Yeah.
Did you know he was going to be in the original UFC too, when there was no rules
Uh-huh.
and no weight limits?
He best friends with Lars apparently. What a nut job.
God,
I
like,
remember
this is
seeing that
mental
interview
illness.
too. Lars is like, I've never met the man in my life.
As much as I dislike Lars, you kind of have
Yeah.
to be like, yeah, he's full of, what the
Yeah.
hell?
That was hilarious. Dude, at the time I had like the earlier AI stuff. I had like the black and white photos of Hogan as like the drummer for the Beatles, playing guitar. I had like a series of different shots of him doing
Is it-
crazy stuff.
Make one of him choking out Hoist Gracie.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
God, could you imagine if, like, Ken Shamrock got into a fight with Hulk Hogan and
Get
both
the
of their
fuck out of
friends?
here. You
Oh,
would've
geez.
fucking-
That would have been a massacre. Or Steve Blackman or Dan Severn,
Well,
like legit UFC guys.
if you're cool with a quick side note, Ken Shamrock, he took down Big Show.
Well, Ken Shamrock
Damn.
almost got beat to death by the Nasty Boys.
How? Did they jump him?
One of the yes,
Props.
one of them are the old fucking rotary phones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one of them took the fucking not just the receiver, the whole fucking phone, and started trying to cave in Shamrock's head with it.
Jeez.
Jesus.
But
Was
this was like pre UFC Ken Shamrock. I think this was like when Shamrock was doing like when
This
he like, a
was
job guy.
in the ring or outside?
No, in our hotel room.
Wow. That's crazy.
I
Damn.
never liked the Nasty Boys. I never liked those
Me
guys.
neither.
And they're still alive.
I know.
That is shocking.
Only the good die young.
When did Piper die? Let me see.
Oh,
God.
what was it? Was it 2016 or
He
something?
was young. He was in his 50s.
I
He
forget.
was?
I thought so.
No. he couldn't have been in his 50s,
he was
bro.
he was like 60 something, 60.
All right, 2015, 61.
61.
Oh, he's 61. Okay, yeah.
But he called it. He goes, "You think a guy like me is ever going to get up to the age of 65?" It's not in the cards. He said it on a couple of interviews. I was like, "Oh shit!"
But
Wow.
Piper was a pretty good actor in this.
He was
I give
great.
it to him here. I give it to him.
I'm so bummed I never got to meet him. I was at a couple of shows that he was at, but I didn't know where the hell he was, and I wasn't really looking for celebrity shit or whatever at the time. I just kind of happened to run into other people, but yeah, it pissed me off. I didn't get to meet him. He was one of my heroes back in the day.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was my favorite heel.
He was great in this. He really was. And I never got to see any of the other movies he did.
Hell comes to Frogtown.
Frogtown.
He
wasn't explain that movie to me. Oh,
It's
yeah,
Always Sunny.
Yeah,
he was awesome in that.
The Maniac.
Yep. You've seen all those, right?
He's living out of his car.
Yep. He did a timeshare thing, and then he ripped them off. It was so fucking.
Oh no,
funny.
I only saw the first episode with him. I didn't see the other. I saw that they said. I remember reading that he was in a few of them. I only saw that first episode.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was in a couple of them. They were great.
But yeah, this one of those movies. Like now these days, it really freaking stands out to you. Like movies like this and Demolition Man.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're documentaries.
Idiocracy, like these movies hold a lot of weight these days.
Yeah.
One of those movies that kind of reflects what we're going through modern times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's part of their rules. Yeah. They always have to foreshadow or tell you what they're doing.
Yeah.
What's up, Vigilante? I said
the
same thing. This is basically a freaking documentary.
It is.
Demolition Man. Yep. They throw a little ingredients from one movie, and boom, you get real life somehow.
Yeah.
I don't like what you're inferring. I think this is anti-Semitic.
Well, I mean, Piper was living on the streets and stuff too, so like, I think they just followed him.
Chris, nobody implied any religion of any aliens.
Yeah.
And no, this isn't a religion. This is an ethno group that has been chosen.
Listen, no one said that when he put the glasses on, he saw goblins.
Oh my god, dude! If somebody ever did that, they cut this with Harry Potter. He puts it on, and it's that scene from Grid Gods.
Chris, the aliens were not wearing beanies when he put the sunglasses.
Dude, I would have freaking lost it if they added that as like a like they added like an accoutrement where like everybody had like a beanie or something with like a little propeller and stuff,
or like the side curls.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the bass line is.
Don't notice.
Oh my god.
It's what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Dude, they're like, electrolytes are salt. You've been salting the earth.
He wanted to put toilet water on the plants. They kept calling it toilet water.
Yeah. You mean like from the toilet? And then rather than just piping the water directly into like a sink or whatever, they like had this weird contraption from the toilet to pump it because they couldn't grasp that it wasn't about the toilet.
But like what? Like there's so many other movies that like if you think about it, they had shit like this, you know, telling you what's to come.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's part of the rules. Yeah, they have to tell you before they do it because the part of their little weird game is that you have to willingly accept them or allow them to do it.
Yeah.
But this one went heavy with like the consumerism that like, you know.
Oh yeah.
This new product is out. Yeah. I know you're homeless and you're sitting on a couch outside this freaking town.
Here's some press on nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on top of it though, I don't think this is one that's like, you know, Carpenter was like, oh yeah, like we're in on it. We gotta, you know, put it out there. It was more like they pissed off people because for this to have been like it came out number one. Yeah, it came out #1 at the box office, and then it was only in theaters for like 4 weeks before they put it into like smaller venues and then pulled it completely.
Gotta sweep it under the rug.
Yep.
Can't let people get too awake about things.
Well, remember when Eyes Wide Shut happened? Like that cost somebody their life, but yeah.
And then they edited the movie and cut out like 45 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened with that?
Eyes Wide Shut.
It was Kubrick's last film.
Yeah, Kubrick. He was exposing all the freaks and the creepy elite people, and then then he mysteriously dies while the movie was still going on, and they said that it was finished, and then they did their own special cut, and they cut out 45 minutes of it and re-edited a whole bunch of scenes.
Weird.
Yep.
All because he was going into like the fucking
the elite
party, the elite sex party shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exposing their stuff and their weird proclivities and other strange shit.
And this was Stanley Kubrick, who was a fucking goddamn. How long did this guy have a career in Hollywood?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. Well, he's the one that filmed the moon landing.
Yep.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
Chris, watch out! There's a red dot coming for your head, right?
No, it'd be like one of those little Overwatch things that Piper shot in the film. He's like, "Oh, and you're gonna tell him where I am."
They're freaking first drones. We saw them in this movie.
Yeah, those little drones.
So all right. So he's in the shanty town, and he's noticing a little bit odd stuff going on with the blind preacher and the transmissions that George R.R. Martin keeps.
That's why those books aren't getting done.
Yeah, because the cops beat him up.
Oh shit!
But so I like he goes into where he's hearing the choir practice till 4 a.m, and he's noticing all the stuff on the table.
Yeah, the meth lab.
It's not a meth lab. It's just they want to make the sunglasses for everybody to see.
Yep.
What's up, Tommy? How you doing, bro?
Hey.
What up?
Can you hear us? Maybe.
They got Tommy.
Damn it.
No one in the chat is suicide.
The goblins got him, right?
Oh no. Ah!
Duck, Chris. You're talking about fucking sex parties.
Yeah.
Shut it down. The goyim know.
Yeah.
We're like cattle.
I think the aliens got Tommy because he's not muted, but he's not saying anything either.
Yeah. You know, he fell for that chick with the silver eyes.
Oh, but that woman is so freaking frightening looking. Oh my god.
I know.
She looks like she's gonna eat my soul.
Yeah.
It's weird because she's like evil looking, but she's still kind of hot.
Yeah. Certain angles she looked pretty. Other angles it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
it was weird, but I heard she had a great body.
Kirstie Alley's aunt.
Yep.
Yeah. Evil Lynn. Yeah.
All right. So the aliens didn't get Tommy. Okay. He's back. Did you put your sunglasses on, Tommy?
Hell no.
We're all wearing them.
I got the contacts. Wait a minute. Guys, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, baby?
Yeah, this is like one of the worst movies of all times. And Roddy Piper was always such an overrated wrestler, and he's even more overrated as an actor.
All right,
Today,
Tommy's been replaced as an alien.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. They replaced him.
He's the one that he's going to show us how people teleport to Andromeda pretty soon.
Hey Tommy, did you recognize the black guy from fucking Repo Man in this? Tommy?
What guy?
The other black guy. There's two black guys in this. There's Keith David and the other guy. Part of the shantytown, the rebellion.
The priest?
No. All right.
No, the other
three
guy.
black,
Three
all right,
black,
three black
see?
guys. That's
There
right,
was
three black guys.
question for you.
No, the other guy was the black guy from Repo Man. Also in this terrible movie called Straight to Hell.
Was that the Sam Raimi one?
No, Straight to Hell was
That was Dragging Me to Hell.
A film festival got canceled, so they decided to throw a bunch of rock stars in a movie.
Oh, geez.
Okay. Here, I got one for you. Did anybody else notice something that was used in another movie?
Yes, the PKE meter from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It was the same exact design, right?
It was the same prop. He's like talking into it like a microphone.
Yeah.
Man. Remember I said it was like a class 3 freeloaded?
Tommy voted for this movie. That's how much he hates it. He voted for this movie last week after Q the Winged Serpent.
Yeah, don't lie to the people.
Oh, God.
He wants another movie to hate on.
Hey man, if I don't come in here and hate, who's going to do it? if not me, who? If not now, when?
Tommy hates.
I don't know.
It, so
we destroyed the Winged Serpent.
Oh, that was that was a crime against cinema. Forcing people to watch that's a hate crime.
What are you talking
and the new
about?
Superman.
that was a crime to free TV.
Yeah. I know. I didn't pay for it, and I still felt ripped off.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm still wondering about Hell Comes to Frogtown. If that's going to be, am I going to step into Q territory? If
I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure if you're going to like it, but I thought it was funny.
Dude, he's gonna the Frogstitute is right up his alley.
So wait, it's supposed to be a comedy?
No.
Yes, it is actually. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
When you can't tell.
I just remember the Frogstitute, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
All right. So anyway, with the sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
part of the thing with the sunglasses is him seeing these ads, right? This is the complete opposite of what you would be seeing today.
Yeah,
because they don't want you to marry and reproduce.
Yeah, that's
anymore.
the one. Yeah, it's the one thing that's wrong.
Yeah, they have Malthusian propaganda now. If it's like a civilized country, they're telling you that like it's irresponsible to reproduce.
Well,
Meanwhile, they're going to import the third world to.
This ad would have been telling you, "Hey, cut your balls off. You're a pretty princess."
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it would have had Linka from Captain Planet saying, "You do not need big family."
Yeah, I couldn't believe I saw that shit yesterday, and that they were actually spouting that shit on a fucking.
Yeah, we're in a population decline,
show.
And this is right. Like we're getting replaced because the third world have been breeding like roaches because they don't see this crap.
Well, I'm not gonna talk like I'm Mr. Fucking. I'm 46 years old. I have no children. I have no. This was a choice of mine, though. I never wanted to. I never really wanted to, but.
Yeah, but most Gen Xers and millennials don't want to.
I'm
and I don't know how
46
much
years
of that.
old. I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's too late for us, but it's like it makes you question though how much of that preference was tailored by propaganda like that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll ruin your life.
I don't know what's wrong with y'all, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just have to be the polar opposite of everybody because when I was younger, I wanted to have like 13 kids because I was looking for that tax exempt status.
Yeah, there's a video of a guy who did something like that. He had his EBT check. They cut it down from like almost
like 28. I think it was 2,800 he was getting.
Yeah.
To like 350, and now he's all pissed and he wants to leave the country.
5 kids.
Why can't one of his 15 kids get a job?
Right?
Dude, he had 5 kids and is complaining that our tax, like, we're not paying for his kids. He's like, I wanted to stay home and be with my kids and stuff instead of go to work for 40, 50 hours a week. And I'm like, dude, if you can't feed them, don't breed them. You know, like
but he needed
your
them for
kids
the-
are not our
You
responsibility.
need them for those checks that we're paying for, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the you know, the free ride ends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's so frustrating.
But yeah, this ad would have been saying, "Cut your balls off, Roddy."
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
We don't want
Would
you.
have said,
You're
buy
evil.
these dress.
You're evil cockman sperm.
Yeah.
Contaminate the planet.
Well, actually, so the image that they're showing is a sexy woman in like a Caribbean ad.
Mhm.
So instead, it would be an OnlyFans ad, and it would say, "Be a simp and masturbate while you watch somebody remotely through a webcam."
Yeah.
You know, I just got to go ahead and say it. That's Caribbean.
Caribbean Queen. It's Uganda. No, it's Uganda. Man.
Oh, I didn't even realize we lost Adam. Maybe they'll come back.
Oh,
Maybe the aliens didn't get him.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
yeah,
I think the
Adam has
Sandman
really
got him.
he has bad luck with that stuff. I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
phone service, everything. I know. Me and him were having a conversation.
Yeah, I know. If he makes it through a freaking movie stream, it's like a miracle.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie always fucking holds up for me. I always like to go back and watch this.
Well,
Get a reminder now and then of what they really have in mind for us.
Well, here's another thing about this movie. I think this one, more so than some of the other ones he's done, is really shows off how freaking big Piper was back then.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Piper
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah.
freaking
You
jacked in
didn't
this
see
thing.
it. You didn't really see it in the ring. He didn't look like that big of a guy.
Mhm.
When you see him like around like average sized people in this movie, he looks friggin' huge.
Oh,
Yeah,
Keith-
looks like
Keith-
He-Man.
Keith David must be a big dude too, right?
He is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look about around the same height.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what was Piper billed as? Piper was probably he was never billed as like that tall, right? He was always billed like
6'1", maybe 6 foot, but I think he was close to
6'2".
he wasn't that
billed
big.
as 6'2". Yeah, they're always billed fucking way
Billed
taller
bigger
than they are. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's probably 6 feet even.
yeah.
Oh shit, that guy Gene LaBelle was one of his trainers.
Yeah. That's why he had
Shit.
Gene LaBelle was training what's her face
Didn't know
to Ronda Rousey when he was friends with her. That's why she got the whole Piper gimmick. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
he gave it to
She
her.
she got his permission. Yes, she
Yep.
actually
Which
got
is-
his permission.
Which is nice, you
Yeah.
know.
It's nice, but she should have not done that though. I don't think
Yeah.
she should have.
I
did
agree.
that.
Yeah.
He just kind of sullied it, but at least she
Mhm.
got permission instead of just did it on her own and been like, "F you."
All right.
I think
So,
another cool thing about this movie. I mean, not only does it end, so your heroes all die.
Yep. Yep.
But it kind of leaves it almost like open ended because anybody could technically continue this at that point.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
anyone could continue it, but we know it's not going to be Piper. I think it was cool that like
Yeah, the exposing and all.
you don't get too many movies where the hero actually dies in the end.
Well,
And
it was.
he went out for doing what he had to do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was more than so. Like, what I really loved about the writing here was they showed what happens if you sell out you sell your soul, if you sell out the human race. Okay, because you got that douchebag there that's like, "Later, boys," and he hits the button.
Yeah,
and
that one
vanishes.
cocksucker
So-
that was at the shantytown with them. Yes.
Yeah, so he's now faced with that temptation. He's now faced with that option essentially, where the traitor evil Lynn chick is like, come inside with me, like
Mhm.
we can talk about this. And he instantly, you can see in the way that Piper acted, he's like, no, this is bigger than us. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than my personal gains.
Mhm.
This the whole world needs to know this, and that's why I like Rorschach in the Watchmen. It's the same like conviction mentality where you're like, no, like I've set the course. I'm going to follow through, and he knows he's going to die. He
Yep.
sees it. He's resigned to it. He has a pea shooter to take the thing out, and as he's dying, he's
Gives
like,
the middle finger.
yeah, he's like, I'm not going to see the end of the story, but my part is over, and he just
Yep.
smiles and resigns to his death. With
Yep,
a
because
Right.
the goal was exposing them all. He showed
Yep.
they took down the mask so now everyone could see them. And that's what I liked about it too, because he didn't compromise.
Yeah,
it was
I love that.
Like Alex Jones when he's going through the stupid lawsuits. They brought him into private meetings and said, "We'll drop the whole case and we'll give you $50 million a year if you come work for us." And he said, "Fuck you." It's like the same type of thing. Someone who money doesn't matter. Exposing this shit matters, and that's what he wanted to do. But everything that they had in here like made so much sense, and it gave you more to chew on. We don't know shit about this character. You have just visually kind of like he just pops up.
We just know that he's a drifter.
He's a
work.
drifter,
But he got beaten up by his dad as a kid.
Yeah, we got a little bit of backstory on that, but he's wearing a wedding ring throughout the entirety of the picture. Did she die? Did there's so much more that they could explore, that they could have explored, but I love that they left it like a mystery, this whole thing of why is he even there? He's just this drifter. Okay. Did a bad shit happen? Was he, because of these like elite type people, why he could never get a proper job, or maybe that's why he lost his job. So he's doing this, he's just kind of going around, but then how he stumbles into all this shit. And then everything's there. The underground, the elite, how the media controls it all. Like they have every layer that fits perfectly into what we've been going through for all these fucking decades with all their bullshit, and especially last decade or so where they really hammered those points down on how they want to control us completely. So
there's something else that you're missing right here. So this actually lends into everything that the character does, and if anybody questions, well, why would he just sacrifice? You're seeing it right from the very beginning as he's a drifter coming into town. He's got literally nothing left to lose. Everything is right.
Yeah. A man with nothing to lose is the most dangerous man in the world.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, there's so much that's there. It's just it's awesome the way that they did this. The storytelling's perfect. It moves so great. Like Slash was saying, like the pacing on this film. Like you blink and it's like practically over.
Yeah,
and for a movie with barely any fucking dialogue too, it's such a shit. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like filmmakers today could learn from Carpenter's older films.
Mm-hmm.
Like show don't tell. You're a visual medium. You're a movie. Okay, use that. Don't just have the two shots as they call it, where it's the talking heads.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably why a lot of modern films bore me, because it's just heavy with dialogue that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of those guys that come up from the old way of thinking. Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
By the way, I said Keith David is 6'2",
so they're both the same height technically.
Yeah. Well, they both have those construction boots on too, so.
Yeah.
Give him extra height.
Best scene in the movie, these two guys beat the fuck out of each other in the
Yeah.
alley.
Cripple fight!
Awesome. It was one of those ones that it held the record for one of the longest fight scenes.
Well, it showed wrestling too. Like he was getting suplexes.
Piper does 2 suplexes. Piper gives him a belly to back suplex, and then to finally put the sunglasses on him, he fucking he does a gut wrench suplex.
Which looked fantastic too.
You dirty motherfucker!
I do. That and the 2x4 when he swung it, and then he realized, like, oh my god, I can kill him. He's like, I'm sorry.
The best move. You guys are missing the best move in that fight.
The knees?
The Muay Thai knees to the nuts.
The fucking five knee combo to the balls.
Yeah. He's like jumping up and landing on it.
Looks like it should have been a finishing move in Streets of Rage.
Yeah, the head pops off at the end. Shoves his walnuts through his throat.
Man, it was funny, man. But yeah, when he starts laughing at him, he goes to break that bottle, he's just holding the neck of it. It's like,
yeah, he's like, that ain't happening.
Yeah, everything about it was excellent. Brilliant. Yeah. And I know, and Keith David did. They said he connected more than a few times, and he felt so bad. And Piper was like, "Don't worry, keep going." Like he didn't really know until like they were done for the day, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you got me, you clocked me good."
Well, here's another question. So the chick, was she in on it the whole time?
Yes, she was totally in it. Yeah. She called when he was in the house, and she's like, "I'm okay."
Yeah, that's how they found him at that private meeting thing. But the thing is, he didn't realize it, because if he actually stopped and he thought about it, how did she get out of there? Because like Keith David and him went in a different direction, and then they had that the hole in the floor that they jumped into.
Yep.
The transponder thing, like fucking, it opened up, and they didn't know where the hell they were. But she magically was inside the media, the TV
building.
station part.
Well, she worked there, but
Yeah. No, but I'm saying it's like she was up there. Like she should have been arrested or shot or whatever, but she happened to find her way underground without the way that they found it.
Yeah, it sucked that it was, behind the undoing of every great man is a vindictive evil woman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, if you would have just been like she was the mole. She was clearly the mole.
It was a good bait and switch though too, because like how he left the glasses there when he went out the window, and like she's looking at them like, oh, and then later you see her in the place. It's like, oh, okay, so she checked it out herself and she saw that he was telling the truth. But then that when they bust down the door, it's like, oh, that bitch.
Yep.
Okay,
when the place blew up.
Here you go, Vinny. Roddy Piper, being a married man at the time of filming, refused to take his wedding band off. That's why in several scenes you can see a wedding ring on.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
All right, so the big fight sequence was designed, rehearsed, and choreographed in the backyard of John Carpenter's production office. The fight between Piper and Keith David was only supposed to last 20 seconds, but Piper and David decided to fight it out for real, only faking the hits to the face and groin. They rehearsed the fight for 3 weeks. Carpenter was so impressed he kept the scene intact, which runs 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Additional 5 minutes, yeah.
Holy shit.
So years later, the documentary "In Search of Darkness: A Journey into Iconic 80s Horror," David recounted the events, smiling gaily as he said, "It was good fun. I never felt safer in any fight." As Piper, a professional wrestler, coached David on how to sell the look of the punches and savage moves in exaggerated form, making it appear more brutal than it actually was.
Yeah.
I like Piper taught him a little bit of wrestling skills there too.
Yeah, he
taught him selling. He taught him how to sell.
Yeah, they talked about it too when they were doing the convention scene. They had a couple of times they did, like, they reminisced about it, and they had like I think a full cast like get together. Even the chick with the blue eyes there, she popped up on a few of them. So that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That's what's fun about some of those conventions, when you could finally catch those panels and stuff. I'm glad people recorded them and upload them to YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, those guys were supposed to be Siskel and Ebert at the end.
Yep.
When they name drop George Romero and John Carpenter.
Yep.
It says it is supposed to be though.
So does that mean that was it Gene Siskel was an alien? Because he was. I thought it only showed the front of one.
They showed the back of Ebert's head, and they showed Siskel's face.
Yeah, you could see the side part of Ebert's head, and it had the same monsters.
That weird gray purple. Yeah.
Yep. Which makes sense. I believe it.
Video games are not art.
What a dickbag.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Roger Ebert said that. Yeah, he before he's. I think he's gone now.
Both those motherfuckers had a tremendous stick up their ass.
Oh yeah.
They were the biggest fucking film snobs in the world.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
But
and look what happened when they tried to make a movie. Oh yeah. Well, look what happened when they tried to make a movie. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
Yeah, that was Ebert. That was
and it was a piece of shit. It was awful.
Yeah.
This is why every time you see these critics, like YouTube or otherwise, take whatever they say with a grain of salt when they're shitting on things, because those who can't criticize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. You want to hear something funny? So we already mentioned the PKE meter. So I just want to get a little bit more background on that, how, why it was reused. It turns out that the PKE meter was one of the few props in Ghostbusters that was contracted out for the production. So it ended up in a prop rental company's catalog.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it in other movies.
Wait,
dude,
what was that again?
It was made by another company. It was contracted out. and the company, obviously when Ghostbusters was done, it went back to the company, and then they had it in their prop rental company catalog for anybody to use.
Yeah, and it's been in a lot of films. I'm wondering if somebody ever kept track of that, like how many films that the Ghostbusters PKA meter has been in.
Yeah, it's a good question.
I would almost bank that same company probably got money when they did the toys.
Well,
probably.
the toy version, or at least the ones from the real Ghostbusters, they completely redesigned the PKA meter.
No, I'm talking about when they did when Afterlife was coming out. They started putting out stuff from before Afterlife, they started putting out toys for it, because I picked up that PKA meter, and it looks just like the one in the movie, and it's even got the little side arms come up with all the lights, the sounds, and everything like that. So I would almost bank that they're probably getting money from that too, since that's their product basically.
All right, so this is something else that I've noticed every single time I've seen this movie. Piper's never gives his name. His character never gives his name.
Yeah, he doesn't have a name.
No, Nada.
Nada, John Nada.
Yeah, it's only
nothing.
In the credits. It's only
That's what it memes.
Yeah, I know, but it's only in the credits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like they don't give the alien names.
He says because Keith David's name is Frank, and he says his name quite a few times. Even the other guy, the head of the
not Meatloaf.
Yes, not Meatloaf. The head of the shantytown, not Meatloaf.
Almost Meatloaf.
Poor Meatloaf.
Yeah. Well, it was John Doe, John Nada, nothing, whatever. Like that's the point of like I remember reading something about that's why he wasn't given a name is because we're supposed to be John Nada.
Yep.
That's why it was so immersive as a film. Because this is a guy that's a blank slate. We know nothing about him, and then what little we do know can be thrown away. Like the whole thing, he was beaten up by his dad as when he was a kid and all that stuff. But like the idea is this could be any of us that gets those glasses, and what would we do in that situation? And that's why John's a hero.
Yeah.
So Vince McMahon didn't want Roddy Piper to do the film. Yeah, I figured, said John Carpenter. McMahon told Piper that he would find him a different film at the same pay rate within 4 weeks, but Piper passed and ended up splitting with the WWF. Carpenter asked why, and Piper states plainly that McMahon is a control freak. When I came back to wrestling, I was twice as important as when I left, he says, and credits Carpenter and the success of the film. The politics of that business is something I don't get, says Carpenter. Yeah, John Carpenter, because you've never met Vince McMahon. What a fucking douchebag he is.
Yeah.
What a fucking megalomaniac.
Yep. If you met him, he tried to shit on him.
Yeah.
Come here, pal. I don't shake hands. I poop on people's heads.
Well, that and McMahon is all about basically sucking the souls out of out of people that are naive that want to get into fame and fortune and stuff, and he just rings them up. Dude, John Carpenter,
he discards the people like they're used fucking
yes.
Mm-hmm.
But John Carpenter has more talent in his pinky finger than the entire WWE has together. This guy was a musician, a writer, a screenwriter, a director, a cinematographer. He is known for having low budgets, so he can achieve shit with half the budgets of his contemporaries.
Mm-hmm.
John Carpenter is one of the best freaking filmmakers we have. It's awesome that we were alive when he was around.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, I would put John Carpenter at that level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does say there was a comic of this. There was a comic.
Yep. They always make comic follow-ups on the John Carpenter films. There's even
but was it of the movie or was it just a continuation of the story?
Oh, I don't know. Holy shit. If it's a continuation of the story, I'm going to check it out and see if I can get it.
What company did it?
Eclipse.
Oh shit! Good luck finding that.
Yeah,
I actually have some comics from that company. They did it. They did a knockoff Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
weren't you playing the video game the other night? The dinosaur?
Oh, the dinosaur ones. But yeah, this is based off a short story called 8 o'clock in the Morning from 1963.
Oh wow!
Whoa! Back in '63, they were onto this shit.
Oh, Yeah.
Something else.
I wish they had a "they live" filter for Twitter. This way, you could easily just see I'm an idiot on all the people's posts that you don't want to have to ever read.
Well,
Right.
well, you can do that. You see that they have these like little flags. One of them's a rainbow. One of them is like pink and like blue. And then they use these things called pronouns.
Mhm.
Like you see
Yeah,
that in their profiles.
But much like Gray Eyes, there's a bunch of them that are sitting there masquerading.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
This one can see.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so going back to Suburban Commando and the PKE meter,
Uh-huh.
they use that same fucking thing in Suburban Commando. It says.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it says the communicator used by the guards near the end, also the PKE meter in Ghostbusters and Suburban Commando. Boom! It all comes full circle.
Is this like the Cornetto trilogy? Are we gonna have the PKE trilogy?
You know, it's kind of funny too, and I'm thinking about that because the company that put out the PKE meter for the toy that was in like Walmart or Target or wherever the hell it was done by Ruby's, and I know Ruby's has ties to like some kind of Hollywood production company. I wonder if it's the same one that did the PKE meter and rented it out to movie studios.
So you're saying the toy could be like a legit movie prop?
Well, it's technically a reproduction of their movie prop.
Yeah, but a very faithful one if it was done by the same people.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty thick.
So, all right, since everything looks so grimy in this movie, like all the fucking not. I'm talking about like how when they're in the shantytown and stuff, how everything looks like all downtrodden and shit like that. Apparently, they had to pay off gangs to film around there. So John Carpenter mentions the various bumps and troubles they had while filming in downtown Los Angeles, and Roddy Piper added like paying the gangs off. The director agrees but adds no details. You're a fucking Hollywood production. Shouldn't there be like some sort of security team? Like,
let's go back to the Warriors. Remember, they paid those gangs off there too. Remember?
Yeah, I'm saying, but this is a Hollywood production. They should be protected.
Did you hear what Michael Jackson did when he made that video? They don't really care about us. They filmed it down in Brazil. In the whatever that is, the those houses, those slums that are on the hills.
Yeah.
And one of the cartel leads, like one of the heads said, "I'm a fan of Michael Jackson." Basically ensured he did more than whatever the military or law enforcement from Brazil could do. And it basically Michael Jackson got a full bodyguard complement in the works from this cartel.
Holy shit.
This man will not see any harm or any inconvenience in this area. Capiche?
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't even have to pay him either. It was 100% like, you're a fan. I'm a fan. Come on in.
That's great.
Yeah. Speaking of.
But I love this movie. This is a great movie, and anybody living in today's society, watch this movie and realize that it's part documentary.
Yeah.
The only thing that's keeping it from being a documentary is that there were actors and there was a script they had to follow.
What are you talking about? You have that right now.
This could be done without it. This could be done without those two things.
Yeah, but Splasher, we have that right now. There's actors and they're following a script.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh yeah, this movie's awesome. 9. I give it a 9. What do you say, Vinny?
10. Fucking perfect.
Yeah, I'm with Vinny.
Yeah.
I give this a 10 as well. Yeah. I can't see anything that they could improve upon this. Everything about this movie, the messaging, like I was saying earlier about how well it was shot. I loved every aspect of this film.
My only complaint is it goes too quick. It's like boom, over.
Yeah, it's so good that it just flies.
What do you say, Tommy? How many toes is this? Are you,
What negative value?
No, I recommended this one, and I recommended it for a reason. It's a damn good movie.
Yeah.
Normally, when you're given tops, for the pigs, they're T-Rexing, they're lifting all the way up. We are going to give this one the posthumous award. We're going to give this the Rorschach Award. So this is top marks.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Tommy agreed with at least two
Yeah.
of us on panel here.
Yeah.
Got a perfect score.
actually, you know what? 9.5. I give it a 9.5. I only take away. I take away a half point because it's too short. It goes by way too quick.
You should give it another. You should give it another half. Add to it because we had tits at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those tits were glorious.
So that should
They
be
did-
Plus,
they
hey,
did-
hold on. Plus, if you're like me and you got the Ghostbusters PKE meter, you can also say you have a they thing, a they live prop.
Yeah. It's like,
And the Suburban Commando prop.
That's right.
what was it used for in Suburban Commando? Was it like a
I don't know. Hulk Hogan shoved it up his ass on him.
because like they completely changed the like the utility of it between They Live and Ghostbusters. Like one's like it's detecting ghosts, and the other one it's like a microphone or a communicator or something.
Well, to tell you the truth, I only sat through Suburban Commando once, and I was really drunk and stoned when I watched it. So.
You're like,
You owe us after Q.
That's not a movie you could get through sober.
yeah.
Well, I got another one for you. So I caught this one completely by accident, and I'm horrible because I can't remember the name of it. But there was another movie that Piper did where he's actually playing a wrestler. Who this guy?
Body Slam.
Dirk. Yes,
Dirk
that's
Benedict,
it.
yes,
Dirk Benedict.
Body
Yep.
Slam, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that was absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was cheesy as hell, but I still like that movie. Yeah, it was that was the whole rock and wrestling thing. It was like trying to build on the whole fucking thing, like
Yeah,
85.
but unlike a lot of the ones that Hogan did, that one was actually watchable.
Hogan can't act. That's Hogan's problem. He is god awful. If
You don't know how bad Hogan is. Like Suburban Commando and what's that other one, the Nanny one or whatever.
Mr.
Like
Nanny.
Those are masterpieces compared to this one he did where he's
Santa
supposed
with
to be-
muscles, bro. Did you ever see
Dude.
Santa with muscles?
No, you have to watch the one where he's like some kind of paramilitary operations guy, and it starts almost like a Predator type thing where they're running from a bunch of freaking, I don't know, like third world country or military. Like this one, it's so bad. I mean, it's so horrible. I had to turn it off after 15 minutes because I couldn't tolerate any more of it.
Yeah.
It
Did
was
you ever
that
see?
bad.
Did you ever see Santa with muscles? I don't think you'll ever recover from that. You will be begging for seconds, thirds, and fourth viewings of Q the Winged Serpent.
Oh damn!
Oh shit.
Santa with muscles, this motherfucker. I had no idea how he does it in the beginning. I gotta bring up a picture of this. Bro, somehow he looks like fucking Sean Connery in the beginning of this fucking movie. Oh my
Oh,
god.
here it is. It's called The Ultimate Weapon. It's god awful. It was on Tubi, and oh no.
It's starring Hulk Hogan. Of course it's god awful.
We're gonna take away Tommy's Tubi
Here we go.
privileges soon.
Here we go. Fucking Santa with muscles. Look at this shit.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck? He does look like Sean
Is
Connery.
it just me, or does it look like Sean Connery right
That
there?
totally looks like Sean Connery.
No, I say you're all wrong. That looks like Sean Connery and damn it, what's his name? From Vegas Vacation, Christmas Vacation. Eddie
Quaid?
Randy Quaid. Sean Connery and Randy Quaid had a baby, and that's what came out.
It looks like Sean Connery and a fucking Oscar Mayer hot dog had a fucking baby.
I know he's overcooked.
Oh wait, here we go. Wait, look at this. Here's him. Look at him here. Look at him here. Look
Oh,
at
look at
this.
the wig.
Look
wig.
at this,
Wow, that's
bro.
good.
Why wasn't I big in Hollywood, brother? I don't get it. I really don't get it, brother.
God.
Because you suck, Hogan. Because you suck.
I don't know. I think he might be like Peter Dinklage here with my toxic. Like, I mean, that's award-winning acting there.
But yeah, thanks for chilling out, guys, and talking about this.
Yeah, man. This is one of the greatest, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna do a movie next Saturday because I think I'm gonna do the comic book stream on Friday.
Ah.
So, yeah, Friday we're gonna do episode 3 of The Edge.
Well, why don't we? Hold on, because Friday, like we're
that's
finishing.
right. Okay, wait. I could. Yeah, all right. So you want me to put it back? Put it back a week?
Yeah. We
Are
can do
you
that 'cause-
after this Friday? Are you gonna do another Friday stream after that?
No, we'll take time off. Like
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So then, yeah. Okay, we will do the movie next week. We're gonna
Woohoo!
do Species next week.
Yeah, Natasha Henstridge naked. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for chilling out, guys. Vinny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, tune in tomorrow night. We're going to be watching Dexter season 4. We're continuing. We're watching episodes 3 and 4. Again, awesome stuff. I think you guys will continue to enjoy it. I know the people who've already seen this one. They love this season. There's a lot of cool shit that's going to come. So, but yeah, in the meantime, also check out my projects. I am working on City of Venus 2 right now. All pencils and inks are done. Working my way through the coloring. And also putting up some original artwork as well. I'm doing some things for conventions that are coming up. So, yeah, keep an eye out for all that. And, yeah, man, thank you as always. And for those who like the political conversations, those happen on the Fridays. So if you missed the last one we did, it was pretty funny. So go check it out. Yeah, man. And, of course, the toy stream's on Thursday. But, yeah, everybody, have an awesome night.
Yeah, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Chris.
Sorry.
Toxic Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, man. Toxic Dink. Yeah,
I thought it might have been Joey Ramon's conjoined twin again, but he's not wearing the sunglasses.
Oh my god, I could say so many things, but I don't want to get this channel in trouble.
Again. No.
What is it? I got 3 days left of my my comic book campaign, Infinito Chronicles #2. I can't believe the campaign's almost over, man. Like now my place looks like arts and crafts night pretty much every night until I finish fulfilling. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for a while. In fact, not next week, but the week after, I'm on vacation, and I'm literally dedicating it all to just getting boxes or books into boxes and then out to the postal service. So yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Tommy.
I didn't
Thank
do
you,
it.
brother.
Yeah, I was a little late. I was having a hard time today,
It's all good.
but I made it. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
you
I
did.
made it.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this was fun. Good movie. I'm glad I picked it. I'm glad it brought everybody's level of excitement back up from where it got left off in the sewer on the last one. So, as Rorschach always used to say, you never compromise, and we didn't compromise this time. We actually brought it. So we were talking about Randy Quaid earlier, and it's funny because he's usually not listed in the movies he's ever done. So if you've never seen it, Richard Pryor, Randy Quaid, Moving. Go watch that and have a laugh.
Oh, wait. That's right. I think I remember this movie. Holy shit, going back to another wrestler. Wasn't King Kong Bundy one of the movie guys?
Yes, he was. He was one of the movie guys.
Okay. Yes, I did. I saw that a long time ago. That's one you never hear about anymore.
Nope.
Oh, man. Memory hole. But yeah, bro. Thank you. always good to have Tommy's dissenting opinions. But no, you like this one. He picked it. He damn well should like it, right?
Oh yeah.
Unless you're like me, or you pick Q the fucking winged serpent, thinking that
That
remembering
almost-
one part from it 10 years ago, and they're like, "Oh, I thought it was okay."
Yeah,
and then
you're-
you watch it over again, you're like, "Oh, I must have been really, really fucking drunk when I watched this movie 10 years ago."
Yeah, man. That thing, it had our friendship on the line. I mean, you know, you have no idea how close it came to like ending this friendship. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Retro Richard, R. Moira, Vigilante. Anybody checking out the replay? Thank you. And wait a minute, wrong one. Oh, I'm fucking up here. Where the fuck is it? There we go.
Put your glasses on.
Later, everybody.
Have a good night.
What's up, DiBiase, punk ass bitch? Oh,